Peptomaniacs, welcome back to the Stag Sports segment. Well, we didn't have a Pep TV last week, but let me tell you what happened though. Last week, Saturday, in the first game, Rivers drew 0-0 with SPD. Rivers ain't going on good. And in the second game, it was Cayon versus Spurs. Spurs needed that win, but nothing in that game. It ended 0-0 as well. So both games on Saturday ended 0-0. On the Sunday, Bat decided they weren't going to show up, say unavailability of players, Birdie. I guess they heard about the 8 that we gave to SPD, so they walk out there in the 8 with nobody. You know what I mean? Now the game that needed some goals was Connery versus St. Paul's. Remember, 2 seasons and 2 rounds already. Connery unable to beat St. Paul's, and they were determined to end that streak. All right, game on. Connery were trying to break that losing streak versus St. Paul's. Goalkeeper can't hold on, but out of there, says the defender, to keep it at 0-0. Now here comes Connery, and this is where things got interesting. Gets it on inside for the shot to go. Hey, says Connery. Look at the confidence in the Connery players. Rama falling down, not thinking it's a penalty. Well, I was blocked out by the defender, so I can't see what happened behind there, but the Connery fellas were confident. It been very good from the penalty spot as of late, so we need to put this one away to give Connery the lead. Goalkeeper went the right way, but just too much power this time coming from Errol, and it's Connery 1, St. Paul's less than 1. Corner kick for Connery comes into Jazil Francis. That's Big Rod scoring. The last time Rod scored was okay. Anyways, it's 2-0 in favor of Connery. Let's look at this again. I saw Swazer taking off as though he's the one who touched it. I'm not sure if he did, but Jazil gets the goal, and it's 2-0. The St. Paul's fans not too happy at this time. So St. Paul's making some change, bringing in back Arby, who's been out for quite a while, but Jazil, who scored the goal, give Arby an opportunity to get one back for St. Paul's. Arby wide, says the umpire. Here comes St. Paul's once again. Out of there, says Connery. Out of there, says Connery again. But here comes St. Paul's. Jabba gets it inside to Arby. Look at the shot by Arby. That is exquisite. Missing the easy one and scoring the more difficult shot is Arby. Welcome back, Arby. Look at this. Just curves this one over. Goalkeeper, oh my goodness, that is exquisite. And it's 2-1. St. Paul's fans waking up now. Now St. Paul's with a chance to equalize the game. And out there, says Connery, Wall did his job. And this one ends 2-1 in favor of Connery, ending the losing streak finally against St. Paul's. Then on Tuesday, St. Peter's were trying to keep their hopes alive to get into the top 4, but Newtown put that to an end. Here's a little bit of the goals that you missed last week. Now we go to the Newtown versus St. Peter's matchup. Here comes Plunks with this one. Plunks with this one with a Nana. Tread the needle inside to Bertie. And Bertie just slots it away from the goalkeeper. And it's 1-0 in favor of Newtown. Look at the pass to boy. Plunks fighting away the defenders and then just slices it through. Lets it run and just spanks it brilliantly away from the goalkeeper. And it's 1-0.
They can't answer back this new tongue and you wagga get shelled down. You wagga get shelled down. This new tongue and you wagga get shelled down. Boy, if you drop this new tongue and you wagga get shelled down.
Now here comes Newtown looking to make it 2, looking to build on the lead. Look at RJ, passes the ball, but look at the sprint from RJ. Goes on the east side and then slots it. That is a brilliant goal by the young man. Been having a rough season, but he was on fire. Look at that finish. My goodness, the pass. This is RJ passing the ball. He passes it here, then sprints away from the defenders. One pass on the inside and just flicks it away from the goalkeeper. That is brilliant, and it's 2-0 in favor of Newtown.
The real Tangagan, Newtown united together we stand. We read that.
So the game basically over. Frustrations boiling over in St. Peter's, and Cheyenne with a crazy tackle picks up his second yellow. I thought that was straight red. Didn't even need a second yellow. But this one ends Newtown 2, St. Peter's less than 1.
They can't answer back this new.
Now for this week's action. On Saturday in the first game, it was Conwy versus SPD. Conwy not so safe, so they needed these 3 points, and they got them, winning that game 2-0. Now the second game featured St. Paul's versus Cayon. Cayon was in second place, but now that Conwy win, they were shoved down into third. So it was a battle for third position, Cayon versus St. Paul's. Into the game we go. Here come the Rockets. Out there says St. Paul, still with the Rockets. Gets his ball on the inside by the shot, but his own teammate plays some defense for St. Paul's to keep it out. Now, how is this not a penalty? Really? Referee says no penalty, but let's look at this again. Senna beats the defender and definitely tripped up there, but the referee says play on. Now look at St. Paul's with a crazy counter attack. Look at Senna just rinsing out all defenders and then just slots it. That is just exquisite. Well done there, Senna. And it's 1-0 in favor of St. Paul's. Look at this again. He just runs away from the defenders, does something fancy there, gets the ball, and then slots it away, and it's 1-0 St. Paul's. Now here comes the Rockets trying to get an equalizer. This is a Blanchett. Blanchett finds a shot. What a save by the goalkeeper to keep that one out, and it's still 1-0. Now here comes look at the flick there by Figo. Hey, says Cayon. He tried, he can't, and referee certainly called a foul. I'm not too sure about this one though. Flicks it out. Let's look and see what. I'm not too sure. Cayon down 1-0, awarded the penalty. Javine Blanchett up to the penalty spot, waiting on the referee's whistle. Jamal in goal, just up the shot from a while ago. Goes on, he saves it! He saves it! Now I was in a little doubt whether it was a penalty or not, and they say the ball don't lie. What a save by Jamal, diving to his left to save it. And out of there says St. Paul's. Had some showers of blessings, was really grateful to keep the dust down on the pitch. Into the second half action we go. Takes that one in the gut. Now here comes Cayon, still looking for that equalizer. Still with Cayon, goes wide to Alex. And Alex can't keep that one down. Cayon really pouring on the pressure, looking for the equalizer. I don't know what happened to the goalkeeper there. Coach was like, come on, man. Give me some love, come on. And the referee quickly in there to out that. Now here comes Cayon. This is Figo. Figo gets it on the inside, and Pringle can't get that one on target. Now this is Attis, just back from injury and goes back on the injury list, and so St. Paul's had to make a change immediately. Now Cayon with the final chance to get the equalizer, ball in the air, heads go up, and then look at this, he heads this one out. He had the opportunity. Let's look at this again. Javier Blanchett goes up and gets the head on, but then he comes in and sends it away from the goal. That was the equalizing opportunity, and it ends 1-0 in favor of the champs.
What we do?